Top 3 spices to add to tea for instant joint pain relief naturally. Have you ever wondered if the secret to soothing stiff, achy joints could be sitting right in your kitchen cabinet? Sometimes, the most powerful remedies aren't found in a pill bottle or a doctor's office. They're found in the simple, everyday spices we've been using for centuries. Imagine sipping on a warm, fragrant cup of tea that not only comforts your soul, but also eases inflammation, calms pain, and brings back flexibility to your joints. In today's video, we're diving into the world of healing teas and uncovering the top spices you can add to transform your daily cup into a natural remedy for instant joint relief. Get ready, because these tiny ingredients can make a big difference in how you feel every single day. Number 1. Black pepper. When you think of black pepper, the first thing that probably comes to mind is sprinkling it over your food to add a little flavor. But what if I told you that this humble kitchen spice could also be one of the most powerful natural allies for your joints? Yes, that little twist of a pepper grinder isn't just making your meal tastier. It could also help soothe stiffness, reduce inflammation, and give your joints the support they need to move with ease. Let's start with something really interesting. Black pepper contains a special compound called piperine. This is the magic ingredient that makes black pepper stand out in the world of spices. Piperine isn't just what gives pepper its sharp, spicy kick. It's also a natural anti-inflammatory. In fact, studies show that piperine helps reduce the activity of inflammatory markers in the body, which means it can help calm down swollen, achy joints. Imagine sipping on a warm cup of tea, lightly infused with black pepper, and feeling that gentle warmth work its way through your body, easing those nagging aches. But here's where black pepper becomes even more exciting. On its own, it's great. But when you combine it with other healing spices, like turmeric, it becomes a real game changer. You might have heard about turmeric's active compound, curcumin, being a strong anti-inflammatory. The only problem is that curcumin isn't absorbed very well by the body. That's where black pepper steps in. Piperine boosts the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That means when you sip on turmeric tea with just a tiny pinch of black pepper, you're not only getting the benefits of turmeric, you're supercharging it. This is one of the reasons black pepper has been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Now, let's talk about circulation. Joint pain often feels worse when there's poor blood flow because your body isn't delivering enough nutrients and oxygen to those sore spots. Black pepper naturally stimulates circulation. It helps warm up the body, promoting better blood flow, and with that, more healing nutrients reach your joints. Think of it like turning on a gentle, warming current inside your body that keeps everything moving and nourished. That's why a simple black pepper tea on a chilly morning can feel like a comforting hug for your joints. There's another hidden benefit too. Black pepper is packed with antioxidants. Every time your body fights off stress, pollution, or even natural aging, free radicals are released. These free radicals can cause damage to your cells and even worsen inflammation. The antioxidants in black pepper help neutralize those free radicals, protecting your joints from further damage. So in a way, drinking black pepper tea isn't just about feeling better today. It's also about protecting your joints for the future. And here's the best part. Black pepper tea is incredibly easy to make. All you need is some freshly ground pepper, hot water, and maybe a little honey or lemon if you want to soften the spiciness. Just a pinch is enough. You don't need a lot. In fact, when it comes to black pepper, a little goes a long way. If you're feeling adventurous, you can pair it with ginger or cinnamon for extra flavor and extra joint healing power. You might be wondering, but won't black pepper make my tea too spicy? The answer is no, not if you use it gently. It adds a subtle warmth, almost like a gentle spark at the back of your throat. without overwhelming the taste. And that gentle spark is actually your body's way of telling you the piperine is doing its job, waking up your circulation and activating those anti-inflammatory pathways. Another thing I love about black pepper is how it fits into daily life so naturally. You don't need to buy fancy supplements or expensive remedies. It's already sitting in your kitchen, ready to be turned into a healing tonic. Imagine turning something as ordinary as pepper into an extraordinary tool for wellness. That's empowering, isn't it? Sometimes the best remedies aren't hidden in complicated formulas. They're right in front of us, in the simplest, most familiar places. Now, if you're someone who struggles with arthritis or frequent joint pain, adding black pepper to your tea daily can be a small but powerful step. It's not a magic cure, but it's one of those natural habits that over time can make a big difference. Your joints will feel more flexible, stiffness will ease, and you might even notice that you can move with more freedom than before. Pair this with other healthy habits, like staying hydrated, moving gently, and eating anti-inflammatory foods, and you'll be giving your body the support it truly deserves. The beauty of black pepper is that it works quietly in the background. You don't need to wait weeks or months to feel its effect. For many people, that gentle warmth and ease in the joints can be felt almost immediately after drinking a pepper-infused tea. And that kind of instant relief is not only comforting but also motivating. It reminds you that nature really does provide powerful ways to heal and feel better. So next time you reach for your pepper grinder, don't just think of it as seasoning. Think of it as a natural joint healer in disguise. Add a tiny pinch to your tea, let it blend with other healing spices if you'd like, and take a slow, mindful sip. With each sip, imagine your joints thanking you, your body feeling lighter, and your energy flowing more freely. Black pepper may seem small and simple, but inside that tiny spice lies a world of healing that your joints will absolutely love. Number 2, cloves. When you think about cloves, what comes to mind? Maybe the warm, comforting aroma of a spiced tea, or the sweet, slightly sharp taste of holiday treats. But beyond flavor, cloves are one of nature's most powerful spices for easing joint pain and inflammation. These tiny dried flower buds might look small, but don't let their size fool you. They're packed with healing properties that can bring real comfort to your joints. At the heart of cloves is a compound called eugenol. This is what gives cloves their distinct aroma, but it's also what makes them such a powerful natural remedy. Eugenol has strong anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effects. Think of it as nature's gentle way of calming irritated joints. When you add cloves to your tea, that eugenol starts working from the inside out, soothing stiffness, reducing swelling, and easing the soreness that makes moving around feel harder than it should. What's even more fascinating is how quickly cloves can help bring relief. Many people find that after sipping on clove-infused tea, their joints feel looser, less achy, and more comfortable. Imagine sitting down with a warm cup, breathing in that rich, spicy aroma, and knowing with each sip you're giving your body something deeply healing. It's not just a beverage, it's a natural medicine hidden in a spice jar. Now, let's talk about how cloves protect your joints in the long run. Joint pain doesn't just come from inflammation. It's also linked to oxidative stress. Every day, your body is exposed to free radicals from things like pollution, stress, and even normal aging. These free radicals can damage your tissues and make inflammation worse. The good news? Cloves are loaded with antioxidants. In fact, they're one of the richest spices in antioxidants, far surpassing many other foods. That means when you drink clove tea, you're not only easing today's joint discomfort, you're also shielding your body from future damage. It's like building a protective shield around your joints. Another benefit that often gets overlooked is how cloves improve circulation. Better circulation means your blood is delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your joints, which supports healing and keeps them nourished. If you've ever noticed that joint pain feels worse when your body feels sluggish or when you've been sitting for too long, improving blood flow can make a big difference. Cloves naturally stimulate circulation, warming your body from the inside and helping everything flow more smoothly. You might be wondering, how do I actually use cloves in tea without making it too overpowering? The key is balance. Cloves have a bold flavor, so you don't need many. Usually just 2 or 3 whole cloves steeped in hot water are enough. They release their oils slowly, creating a warm, slightly sweet, slightly spicy tea that's deeply comforting. If you'd like, you can pair them with cinnamon or ginger for extra anti-inflammatory benefits and a flavor that feels like a hug in a cup. A drizzle of honey can soften the sharpness while adding another soothing element for your body. One of the most empowering things about cloves is how accessible they are. They're not exotic or expensive. You can find them in almost any grocery store. Yet they carry the kind of healing power you'd expect from a carefully crafted herbal remedy. Isn't it amazing that something so simple, sitting quietly in your spice rack, can do so much for your joints? It's a reminder that nature often hides powerful solutions in the most familiar places. If you're someone who struggles with arthritis or daily joint aches, making clove tea part of your routine could be a small step that leads to big changes. Over time, as the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects build up, you may notice that your joints feel less stiff in the morning, that you move more easily throughout the day, and that the constant ache begins to fade into the background. It's these little daily habits, repeated with care, that create long-term relief and healing. And here's something else to keep in mind. Cloves don't just help with pain relief. They also support your overall well-being. Their warming nature can ease digestion, calm stress, and even freshen your breath. When your body feels balanced in different areas, your joints benefit too. Everything in the body is connected, and cloves have a way of supporting multiple systems at once. Now, let's bring it back to the experience of sipping clove tea. Imagine you're holding a warm mug in your hands, steam curling up and carrying that rich, spicy scent. You take a sip, and the flavor is bold but comforting, almost like a reminder that strength can come from small things. As the warmth spreads through your body, your joints begin to relax. You feel lighter, freer, more at ease. That's the gift cloves can bring. Not just physical relief, but also a sense of comfort and empowerment. It's easy to underestimate these tiny spices, but once you experience their effects, you realize just how powerful they can be. Adding cloves to your tea isn't just about making a beverage. It's about making a choice to nurture your body, to honor your health, and to give your joints the support they need to carry you through life with strength and freedom. So the next time you're brewing a cup of tea, drop in a few cloves. Let them steep, let their oils infuse the water, and let every sip remind you that nature has already provided some of the best remedies for joint pain and inflammation. With cloves, relief doesn't have to come from a pill bottle. It can come from something as natural, simple, and comforting as a spice in your kitchen. Number 3. Cardamom. Cardamom is often called the queen of spices, and for good reason. Just one whiff of its sweet, slightly floral aroma can instantly lift your mood. But what makes this spice truly remarkable is how it works deep inside your body, especially when it comes to joint relief. Adding cardamom to your tea isn't just about flavor. It's about unlocking a natural, soothing power that can calm inflammation, ease stiffness, and make your joints feel more comfortable. Let's start with why cardamom is so special. This little green pod is packed with natural compounds that fight inflammation. When inflammation gets out of control, it's like a fire in your body, causing swelling, stiffness, and pain in your joints. Cardamom has the ability to calm that fire. The oils inside the seeds contain antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents that work together to reduce irritation and soothe sore areas. So when you sip on a tea infused with cardamom, you're not just enjoying a pleasant taste, you're giving your joints a gentle, natural form of relief. Another fascinating thing about cardamom is how it supports circulation. Good blood flow is essential for joint health. Without it, your joints don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to repair and stay flexible. Cardamom helps improve circulation, warming the body and allowing healing nutrients to travel where they're most needed. That's why drinking cardamom tea feels like more than just a beverage. It feels like warmth and comfort spreading through your whole body. Now, here's something many people don't know. Cardamom also helps your digestive system. You might be wondering, what does digestion have to do with joint health? Well, the truth is, inflammation often starts in the gut. If your digestion is sluggish or your gut is inflamed, it can trigger inflammation throughout your whole body, including your joints. By calming the digestive system, cardamom helps reduce that chain reaction. This means less overall inflammation and, in turn, less stress on your joints. So, cardamom is working for you in more ways than one. There's also the antioxidant factor. Just like cloves and black pepper, cardamom is rich in antioxidants. These powerful compounds help fight off free radicals, the unstable molecules that damage your cells and speed up aging. For your joints, this protection is crucial. Antioxidants help prevent wear and tear, keeping the tissues around your joints healthier for longer. In other words, sipping cardamom tea isn't just about feeling good right now. It's also about protecting your mobility and freedom in the years to come. Let's talk about the flavor experience for a moment. Cardamom in tea has this unique way of being both refreshing and comforting at the same time. It's slightly sweet, slightly citrusy, and it blends beautifully with other spices like cinnamon, ginger, or even cloves. If you've ever had a chai latte, you've probably already tasted cardamom. It's that distinct, uplifting note that makes the drink feel special. But when you use it specifically for joint relief, you can brew it in a way that maximizes both the flavor and the healing benefits. Just a couple of crushed pods steeped in hot water, maybe with a touch of honey, can create a soothing, aromatic tea that feels almost luxurious. Another thing I love about cardamom is that it's gentle. Some spices, like black pepper or ginger, have a sharp bite that not everyone enjoys in tea. Cardamom, on the other hand, is softer, more delicate, and very approachable. This makes it a perfect spice for anyone who wants the benefits of an anti-inflammatory tea but prefers a milder flavor profile. It's like a friend who comforts you without overwhelming you, quiet, steady, and deeply supportive. If you make cardamom tea a regular part of your routine, you'll likely notice subtle but meaningful changes. Maybe your joints won't feel as stiff when you first wake up. Maybe walking, bending, or even climbing stairs will feel smoother, more natural. These are the kinds of small improvements that build over time, helping you reclaim comfort and mobility in your daily life. It's not about dramatic overnight results. It's about consistent, gentle support that adds up in powerful ways. Now here's a practical tip. When using cardamom, it's best to lightly crush the pods before steeping them in hot water. This helps release the oils and flavor, giving your tea maximum potency. You don't need a lot, just 2 or 3 pods are enough for a cup. If you want to enhance the effect, pair cardamom with a little ginger or turmeric. Together, they create a blend that not only tastes incredible, but also delivers a stronger anti-inflammatory punch. And while we're focusing on joint relief, let's not forget how cardamom affects your mood. The aroma alone has calming properties. Taking a moment to prepare and sip cardamom tea can become a ritual of self-care. a way to pause in your busy day and remind yourself that you deserve to feel good. That mental shift, knowing you're doing something kind and healing for your body, can be just as powerful as the physical benefits. Think about it, a tiny green pod, grown in warm climates, harvested carefully, and now sitting in your cup, offering you relief and comfort. There's something magical about that. It's nature reminding us that healing doesn't always come in complicated forms. Sometimes it comes in the simplest, most beautiful packages. So the next time your joints feel tight or you wake up with that familiar stiffness, reach for cardamom. Crush a few pods, let them steep, breathe in the soothing aroma, and take that first sip. Feel the warmth spread through your body. Imagine the inflammation calming, and let yourself be reminded that relief can be simple, natural, and deeply enjoyable. Cardamom isn't just a spice. It's a gift to your joints, a gentle ally in your journey toward comfort, strength, and freedom of movement. Summary: so as we've discovered together, some of the simplest spices, like black pepper, cloves, and cardamom, aren't just flavor enhancers. They're natural healers that can make your tea a powerful tool for soothing joint pain and inflammation. Each one works in its own unique way. Black pepper boosting absorption and warming circulation, cloves bringing the calming power of eugenol, and cardamom balancing inflammation while supporting digestion and overall wellness. And the best part is, these spices are already within your reach, sitting right in your kitchen, waiting to be turned into a comforting, healing ritual. If you start adding these spices to your tea, you'll not only enjoy richer flavors, but you'll also give your joints the care and relief they deserve. Small daily habits can add up to big changes, and your journey to healthier, more flexible joints can truly begin with something as simple as a cup of tea. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found this helpful and you're ready to keep learning natural ways to care for your joints and overall health, make sure you stay connected. I've got so much more to share with you. Until then, take care of yourself, enjoy every sip, and remember, your health is in your hands, and even the smallest choices can bring the biggest relief.